Hi everybody, I'm back. Second video like I promised. First of all, what I want to do is say thanks to everybody for your outpouring of letters, comments, suggestions. I really appreciate it. I'm absolutely flabbergasted. This is better than all the stills that have been done on Slickville over the years. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to do some of the suggestions. I can't believe I got so many requests for doing different kind of videos. I can't do just anything with my hair. And for people that don't know me, if you look at slickville.com, I can do a lot of different things. But I've been doing this since 1976, off and on. I became a full-time slickback just a few years ago, and there's some stuff I can't do. I'm going to try to do as many of them as I can, but like I said, keep your comments and suggestions coming. I appreciate it. I will try to do them. I'm a big believer in do what your hair will do, and you know, if you got a special occasion to go to, then I will spend extra time on my hair. For the most part, I'm not going to spend extra time. Comb it and go. A big thing for me is you got to own it. If you're a real slick back, own it and fix your hair the way you like it, the way you know it's going to look good. You're going to look good, and you'll know if you get comments and compliments on it. Another thing is, you can't just walk into your barber shop and say, I want a DA or a duck's ass or a pompadour. You got to tell your barber that's what you're after. It's better to say you're after a 1950s greaser cut. And first of all, let me say I don't consider myself a greaser. I consider myself a slick back. I am not offended if y'all call me a greaser. That's fine. Anybody knows me knows I got to smoke during these things. And when you get your first haircut, if it ain't exactly what you want, make sure you give your barber 2 or 3 tries. I've known people that just say, I don't like the barber. You got to communicate with your barber. I promise y'all. Go back to second visit. If you wanted your fenders tighter, tell them, you know, thin them out, cut them shorter, do whatever. And tell them I want less hair on my fenders. If you find out that your wave's not coming up high enough, you still want the height in the front, but you don't want a lot of height in the back, and a lot of length in the back. Long hair will lay down too flat. I want the length in the front, but let your barber know, you know, I got a poof back here, I don't want no poofy hair. Leave that for the evangelist, those evangelistic pomps. You know, let him know it's sticking out too much here. And your barber wants the input. Tell him it was a great cut, but I want a little more here, you know, a little bit less long there. You got to be able to communicate with your barber. At any rate, y'all, communicate with your barber. Explain to your barber. My barber appreciates. Every month I get asked, how'd that work for you last month? And I'm gone from getting haircuts every 5 weeks to every 3 weeks to 4 weeks now. But I get asked, how'd that work for you? What are we doing right? And every month the haircut's not the same. But like I said, don't just walk in and tell them you want a DA or a duck's ass or a rockabilly haircut. They're just not all the same. Something else, my barber uses clippers, scissors, and a straight edge razor on my hair, all 3. 1 month it may be more straight edge over here, more scissors over there. Next month it's less scissors, more straight edge. And even thinning shears. Yeah, I get used thinning shears. And this you're looking at, this comb job right now, is what I'm going to be going on for today. And you're going to say it's not a lot different than the first one, and it's not. It's just that it's really the same comb job, same products, everything, except that there's no part in it. Get it? Don't bark. Makes sense. Hope y'all recognize my stuff. I hope I hit the mark. Y'all let me know. If any of y'all remember from the first video, first thing I want to do is get it all. Going straight back. Ready to put all my junk in it. And I'm not sure if y'all can tell, but the way my hair is sticking up now, that's not from greasy pomade in my hair. I do wear the petroleum-based pomades from time to time. This is from the Crew Butch that I mentioned in the first video, and I'll go over that some more again in just a minute. It just gives your hair a whole bunch of volume, makes it set right, gives the lay right extra support, doesn't take anything away from the shine. Anybody knows me knows I get to smoke. I'm not going to do this every video, but I'm going to do it again today. I'm going to show you, first thing, the base that's in my hair now, and I only put this in 2 or 3 times every 2 or 3 days, is Crew Butch. It's a wax. It is petroleum based too, but there's a wax in here, and I can't remember the name. It's Lucky Tiger. It's made by Lucky Tiger. It's Crew Butch. I did it at the greaseshop.com from slickbill.com. Just go to the greaseshop.com. This is only like $6 or $7, maybe $8 for a little jar like this, and this will last me a couple of months. I'm not going to put it in today, but you just put in, I mean, just a dab, just a touch, but it'll give you really tight fenders, and it'll give the top of your hair some support too. The other must that I can't get by without is Lay Right, the Super Hold. I buy the good stuff, and it is the deluxe pomade made by Donnie Hollywood out in California. And something else from Hollywood's I use is this Hollywood's hair gel. I put this on top of the Lay Right. It is just hair gel like any other hair gel you get at the drugstore or the supermarket. And what it does is it makes the Lay Right, it gives it a shine. If I just hit it with a hair dryer for a second or two, it makes sure the Lay Right doesn't lose its shine. And the bottom line is it's all, when you hit it with a hair dryer, it's going to be sit tight, but Lay Right sits tight anyway. You can't be combing that stuff all day unless you wet it. And even with the hair gel on it, you can still wet it and comb it all day. Another must for me is a big old giant hair comb. I can't use one of them little 6-inch pocket combs. My hair is too thick, even without the Crew Butch. I gotta have that is a pocket comb for me. And the other thing is a little trusty man brush. I think I covered in the first video. It's what I call it because it ain't got a handle. And the bottom line is, if all you got a hairbrush with a handle, use it. I'm not saying it's a sin. Don't use a brush with a handle on it. Finally, some of the stuff I didn't mention in the first video was using a hair dryer to set your hair. Once you're done with it, it's a great idea. You can use it to just set your regular hair gel. It's going to keep the shine. Another trick is to just add hairspray. Just a light coat. You can do it heavy, but that hair dryer turns hair gel and hairspray into shellac. It just melts it in place like jet age plastic, guys. Okay, let's get started. Like I said, I'm not putting the Crew Butch in today. I'm going straight for the Lay Right. Coat up my fenders real good. I'm serious about tight fenders. I want my fenders looking just like 1968 Deuce and a Quarter convertible, electric blue. My perfect car. Get the lay right all the way in. And I think I already said, y'all aren't going to notice a big difference between this and the first video, first hair, but this is what I wear for Saturdays. Saturday and Sunday when I'm hoofing it around town. I want my hair perfect. No part. Gets a lot of attention, a lot of respect. I just want my hair serious on Saturday and Sunday. Monday through Friday, it's just no big deal to me. Get through the day. That's my attitude. Okay. And y'all got to cut me a little bit of slack here. Now, I'm not putting a hair gel on this either because I'm not hitting it with a hair dryer. But I'm trying to comb this with a little bitty old 1.5 inch by 3 inch LCD screen. And there is a mirror involved, but it's in the back of the camera, so the camera's all in my way. I'm really using this little old screen I got in front of me. I think I've mentioned I'm a big advocate. I'm a strong believer in doing what your hair will do. Don't try to make it do, at least for me. I've been doing this since 1976, off and on. About 3 or 4 years ago, I started doing it permanent. I just started living it. I'm a big believer in do what my hair will do. I've tried to do it, make it do 100 things. Now on Friday and Saturday night, if I'm going out for the night, I will spend 10, 15 minutes on my hair. Maybe even 20, I mean. But just on Saturday and Sunday during the day, or throughout the week, I'm not spending that long on my hair. Should just take a few minutes and it's all combed. Going out for Saturday and Sunday, Friday and Saturday night, like I said, I'll spend a little time. Some else on Saturday or Sunday, I might actually hit it with a hairdryer because I don't want it to mess up on me. And I gotta mention this Donnie Hollywood. Don't anybody tell my barber. But if I ever got the chance to go out yonder to California, I'd be gone in a heartbeat. Get a haircut from him or any one of his staff. Just one haircut. Just one. Like I said, no part on the weekends. And I ain't spending 10 or 20 minutes on my hair. What's making these videos take so long is me running my mouth. Plus I'm looking at a little ass LCD screen. Okay, I don't use a mirror to comb the back. I might use a mirror to perfect it, but if I'm spot on, if I'm on my game, it ought to look good. I'm fixing to let y'all tell me. The man brush, again, is just for the fenders. There we go. Let's give the boy a hand. I think I hit it right on. Y'all tell me how I do on the back. If y'all are out and about this weekend, huffing it up, maybe I'll see y'all around in Conroe, Texas. I'm golfing.